you need these things being thrown into your face. You then look at the thumbnail, you look at the title, and you decide, do I want to watch this? What's the running length? Blah, blah. How much do I like this person? And so on and so forth. So if it's not turning up on your feed, it's out of sight, out of mind. Simon of the Bald A-Hole here. Thank you for joining me as always. And we're just going to have a little bit of a chat today because I thought this made sense. And also, it's basically me throwing a Hail Mary and hoping making a video like this maybe sorts things out. We've seen it happen in other situations before, so maybe I can have it happen in my situation now. Quick bit of housekeeping too. I am on Cameo. There's something I'm just throwing out there. There'll be a link in the description below, or you can find me using your phone. It was a deal I did with a friend of mine who said, Simon, you should be on Cameo. I said, I'm not going to do that because nobody will book me. This is just how I see myself. But I promised him that I'd put myself on there, and if anybody randomly booked me without me advertising it, I'd then advertise it. This happened, so I'm on Cameo. I wanted to mention it. And I also wanted to tie it into the situation with my channel, which also ties into the title of this video. Is this the end? Just to get away from the whole Simon clickbait. I'm not trying to clickbait you. I just want you to watch the damn thing. The answer is, of course, no, because I don't give up. However, and I know I've said this on a couple of other videos recently, but sometimes when you make a specific video about these things, more people will watch for obvious reasons. Around about the July 24th, that's not grammar or sentence structure, around about the 24th of July, we did a Jim Fells video, of course, because Sunday is dumb day, and dumb day is fun day, and fun day is reaction day. And YouTube decided that this video was way too violent for the YouTube algorithm, and it gave me, not a strike, because that's much worse, but it punished me in some sense. To the point, every time I try to upload a video, it reminds me, do you remember what you did on July 24th? As if it's your mum after you've stayed out too late. Now, this also tied into another video I did a few weeks before that, when we reacted to Conor McGregor snapping his ankle in two, which YouTube also decided was absolutely disgusting. That one maybe I understand a little bit, but the point is this. Ever since that's happened, I've had a bunch of people getting in touch with me, mostly through Instagram DM, in case you would like to follow the paper trail, saying, Simon, why aren't you uploading on YouTube anymore? Or at least, Simon, your videos aren't getting into my feed anymore. I have to specifically go to your channel to see if you've uploaded anything new. And I know how human beings and individuals work, not just in 2021, but ever. I mean, it's how YouTube bases its whole platform. You need these things being thrown into your face. You then look at the thumbnail, you look at the title, and you decide, do I want to watch this? What's the running length? Blah, blah. How much do I like this person? And so on and so forth. So if it's not turning up on your feed, it's out of sight, out of mind. No one's going to specifically go to the homepage of my channel. If you do, you are lovely human beings, and I massively appreciate you. But tying into all the stuff I've just said and the point people got in touch with me, again, I just thought I'd make this video and we can talk about it because it has become kind of crappy, to be completely honest, and I've seen a massive decrease when it comes to metrics and numbers and views. And at first I was like, and this still could be the case, like, you know, let's not pretend otherwise. You just may be like, Simon, your content is crap now, or I'm a bit bored of you. We've seen it happen time and time again. If that is true, I need to take that on the chest, on the heart, and I need to start making better content. Perfectly reasonable. But again, because I had these kind of messages and I saw all of a sudden everything plummeting, I was like, I think I've done something so bad here, and it's starting to stress me out a little bit because, of course, I mean, I think most YouTubers will go through this. You never actually know how much you're going to earn in a month, but usually it kind of averages out after a while because you have that core base. Well, I must have said something terrible, or maybe that July 24th video was just so offensive. People like, Simon, I can never watch your content again, and they just all tuned out. So I don't know how YouTube works massively when you get sort of into the deep down and dirty stuff, but that is the situation at the moment, and I'm hoping that it changes. Given what I can tell from the information that I get given when it scolds me and slaps my hand for all these things I do, I think it takes 3 months before they decide to let you off the leash again, or at least to stop throwing this blame right in your face. So that is going to be a bit of rough and tumble time because it's what, the 20, I don't even know. But we're only about a month after July 24th, so I've still got a couple of months to go. And yeah, it sucks, to be completely honest with you, because your motivation starts to, again, just to be completely honest and transparent, your motivation starts to wane a little bit because you're like, what did I do wrong? And again, want to make it perfectly clear, maybe I just suck at this now, which is fair. It's just me sat at tables. There's only so much you can take of that. But I don't know. But hopefully, if I haven't got back to one of your Instagram DMs or whatever it is, this helps you out a little bit to explain. I'm out. Look, unless something awful happens, not even awful, like this past weekend, I had so much on, something was going to have to give, and I did miss 2 days of uploading, which sucks. I never want to do that. But that is absolutely the exception to the rule. This is a daily YouTube uploading channel. Because again, tying into metrics and numbers and what people want and what they don't want, I realize that's what's best for the content that we're making. So we're going to keep doing it regardless. I just hope that it does turn around because, yeah, yeah, like I say, sometimes it can feel like you're being kicked right in the ass. On that note too, we are going to still keep doing the gym fails as well. But if it happens again, I am going to have to drastically rethink how I approach these things. So let's say we do one on Sunday, which of course we will, and then YouTube slaps me on the wrist once more. Then that pushes it out another 3 months, and it's just going to be this vicious cycle. So what I may have to do is just basically take ads off it entirely, because, you know, that's all YouTube really cares about. They don't want to put the wrong advert on the wrong video. Although I can't believe anybody would watch a gym fail video. They're not even bad gym fails. Half the time it's someone just taking a lat pull down and smacking it right into their face because they're a crazy person. But that's a road we can cross when we come to it, after I have a massive panic attack, of course. But I will just pimp out my Patreon here, patreon.com/Summer316. That's the reason it exists to begin with, because we never got to the super duper big views anyway. So I thought, okay, well, we can offset it with this, and now we're kind of back to square one, so we need to push it a little bit harder. Even $1 helps, but no, you don't have to put your hand in your pocket. I understand how hard it is to earn $1, especially at the moment post-pandemic, but if you don't mention these things, much like the cameo, nobody knows about them, which ties into the Instagram DMs, blah blah, boring full circle. So yeah, there you go, quick update from me about the channel and what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. There'll be a video tomorrow, there'll be a video Sunday, which will be a gym fail video. Ultimately, the most important thing is to service you as the viewer and service you as the audience, and make sure you're entertained by my content. So I don't want to be overthinking it too much, where it's like, well, what can I call this and what can't I call this and what can't I feature it in the thumbnail? Because personally, I don't deem it to be offensive content. I completely understand the criticism. Sometimes people go, Simon, it's not very nice to be focusing on these people screwing up in the gym. You're right, it's not, but it's also funny. and as long as nobody gets massively injured or hurt afterwards, I would never focus on that. Bit different with Conor McGregor, because that's more of a public thing, and you know he's going to get, like, for example, if Conor McGregor had broken his neck, would I have reacted to that? Of course I wouldn't. That's absolutely horrendous. But those kind of leg breaks, as crazy as it may be, are common in UFC, and I enjoy watching UFC, and we do reaction videos, blah, blah, so on and so forth, as I've already said, and I will say it again. But yeah, I want to ensure that the reaction videos are fun, and I think a certain part of that comes with the tee-hee, we probably shouldn't be watching and laughing at this. So I don't want that to go away. But yeah, I mean, YouTube thought it was domestic abuse. I would never get my head around that. I don't know. I don't know. I think it calls the Conor McGregor one like mutilation as well, which I suppose you probably could say that it is. Maybe I'm more part of that one. It comes down to what we talked about in the Greg Doucette video yesterday. I think my content is kind of vanilla. It's a terrible thing to say, but it's true. I don't really think it's offensive in any way, and so to potentially, and again, I could be wrong, but be punished for that, it does make you roll your eyes a little bit. But look, we've talked about it now. It's out there. Hopefully this can serve as a central video for all the questions, which I do appreciate, because it means you care. We're done. Happy Friday. Move on. Also, if you could like the video, share the video, and subscribe, leave a comment below with your own experience about this, because again, I said again yesterday again, but I can only learn from other people's experiences, which is always massively helpful, so please do that. Click the bell, ding ding. Maybe you'll be notified, maybe you won't. We don't even know anymore. I don't want to lie to you. There's another video on the screen. Please do give it a click. I'll probably make it a gym fail, just because ha lol. Also have a Patreon, as already mentioned. I'm on Instagram and Twitter at SimonMiller316. I'm in Greg Doucette's brand new cookbook, the Power 13 cookbook. Not that new anymore, but I'm still in it. All the information is below too. I'm on Cameo, as already discussed, and I have merchandise, simonmiller.bigcartel.com. Probably to double down on that stuff if my YouTube revenue is going to be screwed. But more importantly, I appreciate every time you do tune in. I appreciate your support. I appreciate the dedication to the cause, and I look forward to hopefully seeing on the next one if YouTube decides to tell you about it.